The battlefield has changed. Algorithms now command the front lines. Control is no longer human. Victory is no longer determined by who fires first, but by who decides first. When the live video stream becomes dead static, the human stops piloting. The code takes command. When machines can see, when machines can predict, when machines can choose, the machine decides. Find out what happens when humanity is left out of the loop. The Machine Decides by Rodney Joseph. Click the link in the description to get it on Amazon today.
I'll see you at the show, and I have the pleasure at the moment here. We have Mr. Joseph. Let me make sure I got the names and everything here. And I got the book from Mr. Richardson, and I was so excited to be able to go through it and see what's in it. And it's just very, very interesting indeed. And I looked and I saw something there about the deep learning revolution. I'm just going through it chapter by chapter as we go along. And just reading the back of that, I want to congratulate you for getting the book together. It's a fairly thick one. Let me see if I could just say roughly how many pages. 373 pages. That's the last page at the back. So I know you spent the time and you put a lot of effort into it. So congratulations to you, Rodney.
So really in the education front, it shouldn't really be about AI. AI is here. AI actually been here much longer than what people have been told.
Oh, really?
Right. One of the names you mentioned was DARPA, and that's your Defense Advanced Research Project Agency. At first, it was ARPA, which was signed in by President Eisenhower at that time in 1956.
I'm completely with you in terms of the critical thinking and the too much dependency, but somehow would you agree that we need to sort of incorporate the fundamentals in addition to, but while maintaining the critical thinking aspect? Any feedback?
Again, I would agree with you in some aspects, but however, what we need to understand that since we have a learning. Right now, our artificial intelligence, the stage we are is not narrow anymore. We're looking at the consumer and the commercial part, the narrow intelligence, where you're talking about the agentic AI.
Right.
We're not really there. We're beyond that. We're actually in more so the general intelligence. The door has already been opened.
But just bring in a course. Just like you were talking about, the way you explained it so nice and simple, a course that explains it that way so that they understand, oh, okay, this is what this is about.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
Right.
Absolutely not. As I keep saying, I agree with what you're saying. And so we're basically talking about the same thing, and we're agreeing. We're just looking at the same prism, and I'm basically talking about, well, it's a little orange with some red, and then you're saying it's red with some orange. So we're on the same page. So there's not a problem with that. I agree with what you're saying. What I'm looking at is beyond that. What I do see, especially as you should know now, is with the biocomputing, taking the stem cells from your brain.
Oh,
that's
a whole other.
Adult that has experiences and whatnot.
Right.
So we're seeing some things that's going to be happening. The field is wide open. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
There are going to be some jobs, okay? But what we're talking about is the routine jobs.
I got you.
Those are going to disappear. So when I decided to write this book, it was actually at the late stage of last year.
Oh.
And I had the notes compiled and whatnot.
Okay.
But when I decided fully to do it, then I updated everything as of this year, 2026.
So
Yes, sir.
I started off as a seaman, and then I went over and changed in the area that dealt with communications. So I've
Yes.
written a little book as well. It's not as interesting as yours. Yours is what, 300 and odd pages. So
Yeah, I'm going to read it.
This is no joke.
The battlefield has changed. Algorithms now command the front lines. Control is no longer human. Victory is no longer determined by who fires first, but by who decides first. When the live video stream becomes dead static, the human stops piloting. The code takes command. When machines can see, when machines can predict, when machines can choose, the machine decides. Find out what happens when humanity is left out of the loop. The Machine Decides by Rodney Joseph. Click the link in the description to get it on Amazon today.